This week at High Praises, we started a brand new series that we're simply calling Creed. This series is based off of the Apostles' Creed. Now, if you didn't have a background in liturgical church, or if you don't have a background in church history, you may be asking yourself, well, what is the Apostles' Creed? You might even be asking yourself, what is a creed? Well, a creed is just a formal statement intended to clarify a position or a stance. So the Apostles' Creed is a formal statement intended to clarify the essential beliefs of the Christian faith. Now, let me give you a little bit of a background on the Apostles' Creed. We don't know exactly when the Apostles' Creed was written, but we do know that it was finished by the 4th century AD. The Apostles' Creed was actually mentioned in a letter from a council in Milan in about 390 AD. So that means the Apostles' Creed had to be finished by at least the 4th century. Now you might be thinking, Apostles' Creed. This creed must have been written by the 12 apostles. Well, this was actually the official position, or at least the position of some at some point in history. You see, it was believed that each of the 12 apostles contributed one section each to the Apostles' Creed. Well, most scholars today believe that the 12 apostles didn't actually write the Apostles' Creed, but instead, the Apostles' Creed is based off of the teaching of the apostles, which we know today to be Scripture. Now, before we move on to truly clarifying what the Apostles' Creed is and what it contains, let's talk about what the Apostles' Creed is not. The Apostles' Creed is not a magical incantation that gets you in good graces with God. It's not meant to be memorized and repeated a certain number of times a day. It's not meant to be included in your prayers to impress God or get on a good standing with Him. That's not how the Christian faith works, and it's not how the Apostles' Creed works. Here's another thing that's important to think through. The Apostles' Creed is not Scripture. The Apostles' Creed has never been considered to be Scripture. It should never be elevated to the position of Scripture. And there's nowhere in the Bible that you will open the Bible up and find a fully fleshed out Apostles' Creed anywhere in there. Well, after saying all that, you might be asking, okay, what's the point of the Apostles' Creed? We don't know who wrote it. We don't know exactly when it was written. We know that it's not Scripture. It doesn't do anything for us if we repeat it 7 times a day. What's the actual point of the Apostles' Creed? Well, the key factor in the Apostles' Creed is that although it is not Scripture, it is based out of Scripture, meaning that the Apostles' Creed is an official statement that is endorsed by the universal church since the 4th century AD that puts forth the essential beliefs of the Christian faith as found in Scripture. See, Scripture is a huge book that's actually a collection of many books. The Scriptures take a long time to read all of them, and it's very lengthy. It contains all kinds of different genres, so it's important to be able to nail down the essential beliefs of the Christian faith in something that can be read in a short amount of time. So what the Apostles' Creed sets out to do is to read the Bible, gain the valuable and essential truths from it, and put it in a statement that can be read clearly and simply and in a short amount of time. And that's exactly what the Apostles' Creed does. Here's another great thing about the Apostles' Creed. Since the Apostles' Creed only puts forth the essential objects and beliefs of our faith, then the universal church can actually stand together and agree with what's found in the Apostles' Creed. So whether you're Roman Catholic or Protestant, whether you're Calvinist or Arminian, whether you're Presbyterian or Baptist or Pentecostal, or maybe you don't even know what you are, you just know you're a Christian. We can all stand together and say that we believe what is found in the Apostles' Creed, and what is found in the Apostles' Creed is what's found in Scripture. So the Apostles' Creed just verifies what we believe, it states what we believe, and we can stand together, united as one church, saying this is what we believe about the Christian faith. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. If you've never read the Apostles' Creed, Do a quick Google search. It'll come up just immediately, and read the Apostles' Creed. It'll take you about 15 seconds to read. Then if you have children, or maybe you have a middle school student or a high school student, I want to encourage you, sit them down and go through the Apostles' Creed together. This would be an incredible time of family learning and discipleship as you get to clarify what is essential and non-negotiable about the Christian faith with your family. And finally, I want to encourage you that as a family, would you take time to memorize the Apostles' Creed? It shouldn't take you long to memorize this. It only takes about 10 to 15 seconds to read anyways. And if you would ingrain this in your mind, you would have the essential truths of the Christian faith ready to be given at any moment. So I want to encourage you, read the Apostles' Creed, know the Apostles' Creed, memorize the Apostles' Creed, because what's found in it is what truly matters of the Christian faith.